86 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Tonight, you can expect showers with a low of 77 degrees.
It's about the same as here.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Australia?
Currently, in Perth, Australia, it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Tonight, you can expect clouds with a low of 49 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Sydney?
Right now in Sydney, Australia.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Sydney?
In Sydney, Australia, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies. Tonight, you can look for clouds and showers with a low of 50 degrees.
Is it a continent
That's
in...
cold. 50 degrees. That's 20 degrees colder than here. That's the opposite.
Alexa, what's the forecast for today?
In Sydney, Australia, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies.
That is cold.
Tonight, you can look for clouds and showers with a low of 50 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Singapore?
In York Hill Estate, Singapore, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can look for thunderstorms with a low of 79 degrees.
Can you sit right here?
Sure, kid. Turn off some lights.
Alexa, how many days until summer ends?
Thursday, September 22nd, 2022 at 9 p.m. is in 17 days.
Alexa, what's the forecast for 24?
In Gardner, it's 65 degrees
Alexa?
Fahrenheit with...
What's the forecast for Auckland, New Zealand?
How about Austria?
In Soro, Denmark, it's 67 degrees
Alexa,
Fahrenheit.
what's the forecast for Auckland, New Zealand?
In West Ilsley, United Kingdom, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Auckland, New Zealand?
In Auckland, New Zealand, it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Tonight, you can look for showers with a low of 46 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Georgia country?
Currently, in Auckland, New Zealand, it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect showers with a low of 46 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Gamblins, Denmark?
Sorry, I don't know that location.
What about
Denmark. Here.
what about Queensland, Australia?
Queensland.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Queensland, Australia?
Which city in Queensland?
Mackay.
That's
Mackay.
interesting.
In Beyond, China, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit with clear
Alexa,
skies.
Or you can
what's
ask
the
for the
forecast for
capital.
Queensland, Australia?
Ask for the capital.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Queensland, Australia?
Which city in Queensland?
The capital.
Mackay.
In Copperhill, Tennessee, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit with
Alexa,
most...
what's the forecast for Mackay, Australia?
In Mackay, Australia, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit
Alexa,
with
what's the forecast for today?
What about New South Wales?
Alexa, what's the forecast for today? Alexa, what's the forecast for today?
Right now in Mackay, Australia, it's 68 degrees
Alexa,
Fahrenheit.
what's the forecast for Gardner, New York?
Sorry, I don't know that location.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Gardner, New York?
In Gardner, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit with rain. Today's forecast
Alexa,
calls for more of the
what's the
same,
forecast?
with a high of 75
Alexa,
degrees and a low of
what's the forecast
63
for
degrees.
Florida?
In Jacksonville, Florida, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with fog. Today, you can look for thunderstorms with a high of 89 degrees and a low of 73 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Bain?
Currently, in Bain, Canada, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Today, you can expect lots of sun, with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 52 degrees.
Wow, there. Like,
Alexa, what's the capital of Argentina?
The capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Argentina?
In Buenos Aires, Argentina, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
That's cool.
Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 68
Alexa, what's
degrees
the
and a
weather
low
for
of
today?
51 degrees.
Alexa, what's the weather for today?
In Gardner, it's 65
Alexa,
degrees
what's the
Fahrenheit.
weather for today?
Right now in Buenos Aires, Argentina, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
Alexa, what's the weather for today?
Right now in Buenos Aires, Argentina, it's 54
Alexa, what's
degrees
the weather
Fahrenheit.
for
Still
Gardner, New
Buenos
York?
Aires, huh?
In New York, it's 74 degrees
Alexa, what's the
Fahrenheit with cloudy
forecast?
skies.
Alexa,
Today,
what's the forecast for Gardner, New York?
currently, in Gardner, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit with rain. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 63 degrees.
How about Charlotte, North Carolina?
Alexa, what's the forecast for Orlando, Florida?
Right now in Orlando, Florida, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 92 degrees and a low of 76 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Charlotte, North Carolina?
Currently, in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect thunderstorms, with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 70 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Arena, Mexico?
Currently, in Arena, Mexico, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect thunderstorms, with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 73 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for North Carolina? Alexa, what's the forecast for North Carolina?
Currently, in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 70 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Chicago?
Currently, in Chicago, Illinois, it's 66 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect cloudy skies, with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 66 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Belgium?
Currently, in Brussels, Belgium, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect lots of clouds,
Alexa,
with a high of 80.
What's the forecast in Mongol?
Liam, here's a map if you want to pick some other areas.
Sorry, I didn't get that location.
In the United States. Can you see it?
Alexa, what's the weather for West Palm Beach?
Right now in West Palm Beach, Florida, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather, with a high of 93 degrees and a low of 79 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Brazil?
Currently, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather, with a high of 85 degrees and a low of 61 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Jakarta?
Currently, in Takata, Japan, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly clear skies. Tonight, you can expect cloudy skies moving in and out, with a low of 60 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Central Indiana?
In central Indiana, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for thunderstorms, with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 67 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Spain?
In Madrid, Spain, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
What was that music?
Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 60 degrees.
Alexa, was that you?
No, it was this.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding.
It was my phone.
Oh. Alexa, what's the forecast for Miami, Florida?
Currently, in Miami, Florida, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather, with a high of 91 degrees and a low of 80 degrees.
What about Houston, Texas, Liam?
Alexa, what's the forecast for Houston, Texas?
Currently, in Houston, Texas, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
What about
Today, you can
Amsterdam,
expect
New York?
thunderstorms, with a high of
Alexa?
87 degrees.
What's the forecast for Amsterdam, New York?
Right now in Amsterdam, New York, it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today's forecast has rainy weather, with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
What about Melbourne? Alexa, what's the forecast for Melbourne, Australia?
In Melbourne, Australia, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Tonight, you can look for clouds with
Ipsies. Alexa, what's the forecast for Melbourne?
In Melbourne, Australia, it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Tonight, you can look for clouds with a low of 43 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Spain?
In Madrid, Spain, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Oviedo, Spain?
Right now in Oviedo, Spain, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast has clouds and showers, with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 56 degrees.
The moon has no water.
What's the weather on the moon? Alexa, what's the weather on the moon?
There is no atmosphere on the moon, so there is no wind, clouds, or rain. However, due to the lack of atmosphere, the moon is directly affected by many cosmic rays, solar flares, and radiations that are often deadly to humans. The moon's surface temperature also swings radically between 260 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit.
Liam, I need a blanket. You want to get that sleeping bag over there? My legs are cold. Is there a sleeping bag there? You want that one? I just opened it yesterday. Get that out of your mouth, whatever it is. Is it a cookie? What is it? Out, out, out.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Jakarta?
In Jakarta, Indonesia, it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Tonight, you can look for showers, with a low of 77 degrees.
Alexa, what's the forecast for rain?
It might rain in Jakarta, Indonesia tonight. There's a 51% chance at 6 p.m.
Well, that seems like it might rain.
Alexa, what's the forecast for Mackay?
Let's find new places.
In Copper Hill, Tennessee, it's 69 degrees
Alexa,
Fahrenheit.
that
what's
come
the
from?
current forecast for today?
Currently, in Gardner, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today, you can expect rainy weather with a high of 75
Looks like